Oz Ruiz at Who's Next Boxing Academy in City of Industry, California, catching up with super bantamweight boxer Joey Perez, 7-1 with 2 KOs. Joey, you got a fight on June 1st at the Soboba Casino. You're facing Mario Ayala. How's everything going?
Everything's going great. I'm really satisfied with my camp, with my sparring. A lot of thanks to Leo, to my sparring partners, and I'm ready to get this fight going, you know?
Mario Ayala, he just fought a guy, a local fighter by the name of Aran Ochoa back in April at the Pico Rivera Sports Arena. Tough fight for Aran Ochoa. So he's coming to fight. He gave Temo Ochoa a few good rounds. What do you think of Mario Ayala as a fighter?
I think he's a tough fighter. I think it's a good fight for me. You know, I had to start facing better opposition. And if he went all the rounds with Ochoa, then I know he's going to be a tough dude because I've sparred with Ochoa before, and he's a tough guy. So it's going to be a good fight. I expect to give the fans a great show.
On your last fight, you were just telling me, Joey, Carlos Trevino, a guy that he fought one of your teammates here in the gym,
right.
Victor Zamitsky. He was well prepared for that fight. He gave you a few good rounds. You won it by unanimous decision. What did you think of that fight after you won by unanimous decision?
I felt like it was a really good fight for me. I felt like I looked a lot more mature in the ring, didn't look too sloppy. I feel like I improved a lot, you know, in this fight. I feel like I even improved more getting ready for this one. So I'm going to show everything that's been worked on in the ring, I mean, in the gym, is going to show in the ring June 1st.
Mario Ayala, you coming down to 122 weight class. You've been regularly fighting at 126. Why the move down to 122 now?
To be honest, before I wasn't really too used to dropping the weight. I don't really know how to do it, and I've learned a lot. I mean, I've only been pro for 2.5 years, but I've learned a lot already compared to most fighters, and I feel like 122 has been really easy for me this last couple months. I've been walking around like at 130, 128, so I feel like the last fight I made 126 way too easy, and I wasn't able to go up in weight as much as I wanted to in a day, and the opponent felt really heavy to me compared, you know, in the ring. I felt like he was a lot heavier than me, so I know at 122 I'll be able to dominate people, you know, especially because now I'm way more mature and the way I eat is way more smart. I eat for nutrition, not for just satisfaction, you know. I've really learned a lot how to cut weight.
And since we're on the subject, how much weight do you gain in between fights? Do you gain a lot of weight?
The last fight I weighed in 126, pretty much 125 and a half, and I only went up to like 132 the day of the fight.
That's not a lot.
It's not. And the day of the fight, the night, like when it was fight time, they made us weigh in, and I was 130, so I pretty much only went up 4 pounds. I knew that he was gonna be way heavier than me, so you know, I want to be able to blow up a little more, feel a little more strong in there, and I feel like I'm gonna be able to do that at 122, especially because I know how to make the weight now. I'm gonna be a lot stronger at 122, so I'm really excited for this fight.
How does it feel knowing that you'll be fighting on a big card again? Thanks to the Santa Cruz family, you get to fight on the Ivan Redkach versus Devon Alexander. This fight will be shown on Fox Sports Network. Your fight will probably be streamed on one of the Fox Sports websites for free. What's next what are the plans for Joey Perez in your boxing career?
Well, God willing, we get this win June 1st. I'm expecting to fight tougher opposition every fight. Hopefully by next year, I'll be fighting. At the end of next year, I'm planning to be fighting 10 rounds, go for a state, maybe national title. And yeah, I mean, Leo's got my back. He's told me that, you know, he's going to keep helping me out every way he can, and I'm really grateful for him, his dad, his brother, all the Familia Santa Cruz. Really grateful for them, really grateful to all my fans, my family, my parents, everybody that's been supporting me. Thank you to everybody. I'm going to keep doing my best to make you guys all happy and prove to you guys that, you know, I'm not here just for no reason. I'm here to make a statement in boxing and, you know, make a legacy for myself.
A lot of the fighters, Joey, they realize you suffered your first loss a couple years ago.
Yeah. Like
are you planning on getting a revenge on that fight?
I mean, I'm not too worried about it, but if it happens, I'm more than willing to fight this dude. I know when I fought him before, I wasn't mentally ready. I wasn't like I just didn't know how to cut the weight, like I said before. And now, if I'd fight him, it'd be a much better fight. I know I would be able to give him a much better fight. I have nothing but respect for the guy. You know, he's a tough dude. He's still undefeated, so obviously he's pretty good. It doesn't bother me, you know, because I know I fought a tough guy. And honestly, other than that, I know a lot of good fighters out there that have suffered losses early in their career, and they've been going on to be great world champions. So
Right.
I'm not really worried about it. I'm just focused on myself right now and getting this fight June 1st.
So you're not keeping track of Jose Ayala, his record when he fight. He's just fought. Well, it's been a few months. He fought back in August of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's still undefeated, like you said. But you moved on from that stage in your career. You keep on moving forward. What else would you want to say to your fans, to all those new fighters out there, all those new people that want to know who Joey Perez is? You're the older brother of your younger brother of Jerry Perez. Yeah.
I just want to say, if you guys suffer from a loss early in your career, don't let it bring you down, because I've been there, and for a second I didn't know if I wanted to box still, but you know, I had a lot of people that believed in me. I've invested way too much time, and too many people have invested a lot of time and money on me for me to just give up like that. So if you really want to box and you suffer for something like that, just keep chasing your dream and don't give up, because anything is possible with God, you know. That's how I think about it, and luckily, thank God, everything's been going good for me. I've gotten my last 5 fights in a row, won, so I'm really happy.
There you go. Those are the words of a super bantamweight prospect, Joey Perez. He's facing Mario Ayala this coming Saturday, June 1st at the Soboba Casino. You guys get your tickets. This guy's bringing some excitement. Team Santa Cruz all the way.
That's right.
And,
big shout out to Red Boxing News and Oz Ruiz.
Thank you for your time, Joey. And you guys keep an eye on this young prospect. Thank you, Joey.